Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft Brood Wars Path of Shadows with me, Demonox. When we last left off, carrier clock did its job. Okay, granted we didn't lose a few carriers because they sent Scourge clock to find me off, but Scourge Armada, but the end result was still good. Every structure they lose, everything has been guys depleted. Now, if there's any House of Night, will you actually run to my... Here's a question. If I send you to go harvest that...
Instructions. Your command.
2 Scourges, not enough. Not even to get through one. Not when the warriors of the drones are already out fighting. The second one got through. Yeah, they're sending a lot of Scourges. I'm going to need to build a lot of carriers. Or some defensive scouts. I mean, making some fake carriers would be awesome because they'll blow them over. Using hallucination, they'll blow them up.
Instructions.
That's fine. But yeah, if we can build... We need to get our content archives up, right? Oh, please, go for it, mate. You're in trouble. And... Nope, they do indeed actually go to the correct building. Huh. They even change what they carry.
Carrier has arrived.
How if this... Zerg know how to turn into a cube? It's like they're going, ah, well yes, but this is how we do in this one. But... Can you say that again slower? Ah, yes, no, you have to hold the cube slightly differently from the egg. I see. Bludgeon, but it win. I suppose I could spare minerals to make a few more pounds on their side of me, both with strong defense. Totally fine. Just build a whole heap of towers here. Or do what I should be doing, which is building a whole heap of their towers. Yeah, I can't build on creep. Yeah, I build a lot of Zerg towers here.
Carrier has arrived.
We're slowly just gonna build a tower, carrier armada. And it will be fun. Yeah, so we got the Queen's Nest and that. We don't actually get the whole evolutionary track. Oh well. My proton cannons are better. They hit harder. I don't know, they hit for 40. The thing is, they only hit ground targets. But if that can deal with anyone flying in, and also shoot the guys down here as well, which would be hilarious. You're toast. Yep. Even, dude, you do realize there are 5 carriers here. You're trying to punch through to the Ultralisk with a much slower attack rate than 5 carriers. That was never going to work. In 100 years was that ever going to actually work?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's the other thing. We're going to start looking at building our Dark Archons. Because why not make ourselves really stupidly nasty units? I mean, the Zerg don't have them. We don't even have the Ultralisks. We got Queens. They're missing those 2 guys. Better make a gun tower as well. Anti-air gun. Well, in case they try and sweep the other side. Sweep around. But yeah, they look Guardians. It, to be honest. Hold on, let's clear my throat. Daddy bird. Yeah. I'm gonna make a few scouts, because they also have good range. And fantastic anti-air weapon. Not so much against ground units, but their anti-air is phenomenal. Also, now that we have a completely clear path here, they can't stop us from making, I don't know, support vehicles and simply teleport and simply airdrop airlifting men in. I mean, they've lost a defensive line-out there. Oh god, they've lost a defensive line-out. I think all their anti-air guns are on the cliffs. And that's the protection for their main swarm hive.
Your command.
Let's go kill it. Let's go play with these guys down here. That means the boys are coming!
Affirmative.
Let's go. Now I will give Command and Conquer the fact they have you can command more than 12 units at a time. I think number 2, second Starcraft, also got that right and gave you the multiple tabs, so you could command those huge armies.
Affirmative. Warriors have engaged the enemy. Your command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, they can catch them. Like that, they'll slaughter them. Yeah, that's the big That's a nice big chunk. Not a base though, it's a node. Annoying they kill two of my carriers. I'm gonna come through again. Ah, it's gone dry. My throat has gone dry. That didn't get me. You guardians are way too close. I'll be honest, you guys only just sent to try and do this. Right. They're busy in there right now. Again, that's cheap. What they destroy is cheap. I can replace that.
Instructions. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh wow, you don't know the areas. The nice thing about actually building in men.
Instructions. Your command.
Well, there's that many here that they actually killed them.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions.
Yeah, that okay. There's that many anti-air guns there that they are killing the drones off.
Commencing.
Okay, we need backup. And wow, I just saw something on the side. Yeah, that's not a cliff. That's a defensive line. Of course, if I send an army of guys who can reach you up there, they'll slaughter you.
Contact.
I mean, actually, do they have any they have a little bit of anti-ground. But if I had Corsairs and I disabled, say, that for example, and then a couple of these, and then dropped off a troop squad of Zealots, they would actually cut their way through before they do anything. Or Dark Templars, they would cut their way through. I'd rather go the air approach.
You have not enough minerals. Your command.
In my minerals. In the carriers. They built a big old wall.
We are under attack.
Can't double click on them. But yeah. They built themselves a big old wall of guns. That's nothing I'd do. They've built themselves a good, hefty defense position. That makes not so much though. And they won't send detectors up because they just get slaughtered. So while they haven't got detectors up, it's in over there, not sure why, but it's fine by me. They don't hit very quick, but
Yes.
they hit hard.
They're mine. So be it. They're mine.
I don't think you want to send 2 Zerglings to fight a Dark Templar.
Very well. So be it.
That may have been slightly suicidal.
They're mine.
Still, hacked another piece of the defense up. Eventually I'm going to start just marching an whole army through.
Very well.
I know I'm very carrier focused.
Carrier has arrived. Locust acknowledged.
I should have made certain the scouts were nearby. I told them to hold and they would have fired on the Scourgers. Because they have the really strong anti-air missiles.
Look at us.
Let's see. Let's get us 3 Dark Templars. Yeah, we've got 6,000 more Vespene. We're pretty stocked on Vespene. And they, yes, they have a big chunk of the map, they have a lot of minerals, but these attacks are expensive, and they're not getting any cheaper.
Your command.
Both sides are shored up and will require large armies to punch through. And the Zerg are cheap units. And I can just throw at them. Also, the detector ran away,
So be it.
so
They're
yes.
mine.
Also, if they lose their detector, unlike me, if they lose their detectors, it's really bad news. Because they need those. Well, yours keep sending units. The Browns have the largest defense grid. Holy hell, that's the Cerberus there. Oh, good defense grid. They have a poor defense grid. Yeah, no wonder yellows don't do much. Oh, yes, they're going to do something over there.
Look at us. Do your command.
They're meandering over, which means they're trying to deploy something over here. I wonder what would happen if they bumped into a fleet of carriers.
Commencing.
Just, you know,
Carrier has arrived.
idly speculation. I haven't even built my arbiter yet.
Commencing.
Ah, they're trying, they're deploying. They transport a large army over.
Commencing. Instructions. Commencing.
Lurkers are nasty if they can get down to the ground, but on the surface they're kind of helpless. You know what? If they're going to play that sort of game, I think me thinks we should go and park a big old line of Scourgers around here where they're trying to fly through.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, they're dead. There are 5 defense towers up there waiting for them. They don't have the range to outpace them. Well, you've lost 2 of your fighters already and killed this fleet. They went 4, and they got the range to hit you over there. Yeah. Okay, so apart from having a lot of Scourgers and a lot of anti-air, they've not actually got a lot of anything, to be honest. Unless they are actually running out of minerals, which would be hilarious. Like, well, we're actually running out of resources to send at you. Like, I have literally bled you dry. Attrition warfare. Protoss speciality. These guys are anti-air missiles. They hit for 34 a shot. Scourgers, even fully armored, have only 25 health. Even with full armor, their health pool is not high enough to even remotely resist. A couple of them, of those guys firing at them. 3 of them will slaughter. They also die much faster to Scourgers. It still takes 2 to get the job done. Potentially 3 because of the armor. Because of the armor upgrades. But yeah, I always want a big old cluster of Scourgers, and I want them to hang out over here. So when they then try their next we're gonna sneak an army in behind you trick, he's going like, sure, I'm gonna sneak an army of Scourgers. Hello, say hello to my Scourgers. Huh? Kaboom. As he just lose a heap load of dudes. Because if the transport doesn't drop his forces off before it explodes, it loses everybody in the transport. So, yeah. That's the short and skinny of it. If they do not get their men out of the transports before they explode, they lose everybody. Everyone on that transport goes poof. I'm sorry, this is supposed to scare me, because each one of these guys hits harder than you do. By quite a margin. Let's go kill them off.
Standing by. So be it. The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Well, they would eventually lose. But they still do as much damage to the hydraulics, so that's fine. Also, scouts have higher vision range. I want you guys to set up in a way that you can actually just sort of sit there and harass. I need you to get close enough that your fighters jump out and do the shooting. You would never get. Oh, it's a lot of you guys. They didn't get through. Their things kicked off and started attacking them. That's what I wanted. I'll hit you for a little bit. Stop. This tower's dead. Killing still, but I have a lot more carriers this time. So each one of these towers I nuke out, I mean, yes, sure, they've got a Grand Armada tower set over here, but that's only so long as they can maintain them. Once they run out, once the towers start dying off, the air towers. Yeah, well, that's one of them. They did their job and they stopped the majority of their thing getting through, and that's allowed me to pretty much just destroy everything here. They don't have a crap load of minerals, and I've even left to carry behind. I only have 5 carries come forward, I have 6 of them. What exactly do you think an Ultra's going to do in this situation? I'm just going to ask a silly question here, but what do you think this Ultra's going to do? The only way against Scourge is to literally harass them with other units. They're losing troopers left, right, and centre trying to maintain this. Yeah, it's not costing. It's not being cheap on me either. I'm losing Accept as well. They don't know. One, because their Scourges weren't quick enough. Because the fight was busy with something else. Yeah, again. I don't think those Zerglings are going to make much difference against a squad of Dark Templar. And again, they lose them and as well a lot of minions they can't make. Carriers don't go chasing people. They're throwing a lot at this. They're having to, I think that's drained their resources from across the map to try and stop this. They're dropping dudes from across the map on us. I'm still a fully loaded carrier, so I can dedicate him to that. And they've lost one of their air towers. That was one of their saving graces. Only 3 carriers. There's 4 carriers. We've lost a lot of things, and if I focus fire on any one spot, they will have severe trouble. I really, unfortunately, they're rich. That's also they're escaping while the fighters, the dropship, the drones are preoccupied. It's taking them a lot of firepower to kill the drones. Why don't I just do this instead? And focus fire on one turret. Then target another turret. You'll kill off these fringe ones. These fringe ones. And then you'll knock get close enough to the old ones. Just, you know, slowly burn my way through your turrets. You know, just step by step. No. You stay back here. How do you get killed? Yeah, I got a bit of health on them, but well, you just watch the health get mowed down to nothingness. Turn to the ship, please. Thank you. And I have that much. Oh wow, there's that much me on. It's all there. It's going to cost them everything they've got to do it, but we haven't been paying attention this time, though, have we? That big old attack just got big old sploked. And, still haven't built that, so...
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, they're trying to... They're literally launching, Scourge swarms at us to try and kill them. Deal with the carriers. Dead?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
They're on rage, so they don't have to worry about ground forces so much. But you see, the thing is, if they don't keep the scourges coming constantly, or take too long between deployments. Where? That must mean it's close. Well, pull our 3 remaining guys back. There's one Zergling. Who deployed a Zergling up here? Why would you deploy a Zergling up here?
Contact. It will be done. Chaos.
Yeah, your ultras don't do anything. And no good against scouts. They deal a lot more damage. And if I had been paying attention, I would have actually had a lot more things being built. I could have had a whole heap load of Zergs ready to rumble. Like, sort of tunnel visioned. It's kind of what happens. I tunnel vision and then I don't pay attention to the fact I'm building a giant stockpile of minerals. For 6. Anyway, that's going to be the end though, folks. When we come back, we've busted this up. We're slowly chipping away this defense now. If I can break through this line here, which is where they have the... seems to be where they have the most stockpile of the things. Oh, then again, there are also these bits over here. Wait, oh. Yeah, you know what? They've got stuff over here. So why don't I... Where could you chase them down there? Without the defensive towers to locate these guys.
Carrier has arrived.
Oh yeah, they will slaughter their way through here. These are Zerglings. Oh, Hydralisks. I also haven't got the upgrades going. It takes a while, but you know what? We are building a mega offensive. I should build another. You know what? I should build another Stargate so I can split build. Right. So when we come back, folks, we shall start building scouts from the second starbase. Stargate, and then we'll start whooping them. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya!